Hello my dear friends. So welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos, guys. It's because of your love, support and affection I have reached this far. I have around like 96 subscribers right now, and I'm just 4 steps away for reaching my 100 subscribers. So it's your faith in me, it's your love towards your channel Cooking Astrology. So I thank you so much, all of you, all of my viewers who are watching this video. I thank you, all of you. So let's come to the topic. Today in this video I'm going to discuss about Jupiter in the sign of Virgo. So what will happen when planet Jupiter comes in the sign of Virgo? See, first of all, I would like to tell you that Jupiter, it is a planet of wisdom, it is a planet of knowledge, it is a planet of faith, optimism, all the rituals. It's a planet of knowledge, or it's a path of optimism, it's a blessing of God. It is all things are governed by Jupiter. Also, like if you are a woman, then Jupiter represents your husband. The kind of personality you attract towards, it is seen from Jupiter. Also, on the other hand, the sign of Virgo, which is controlled by Mercury, it represents the intellectual personality. Like they have a very sharp intellect, very sharp, and have a very minute eye for a detail. Like they look for each and everything in a very precise manner. Especially like if they were engaged in like a watch manufacturing, such kind of manufacturing requires small components to be assembled in a watch. So it requires a very detail oriented person. So it is that kind of sign. So when the planet of optimism comes in the sign of Virgo, first of all, it creates a human being who is having a very sharp and very high intellect. Especially suppose if some person acquired a knowledge of a one field, then these guys have the capabilities or have the capacity to acquire the knowledge of more than one field in their life, because it's not still like Mercury is not a very still planet, and it's both signs Gemini and Virgo, these two signs, they are not very still. So they have the tendency to acquire a greater amount of knowledge in more than one field in their life. Also, I have seen this thing like in early on their childhood days, especially like in their early when they were young or around 15-16 years old, they face a lot of criticism in their life. Like suppose they do one task, or suppose they are doing some activity or anything, then they face a lot of criticism in their life. Like their family members, their friends, their teachers, they criticize a lot. Like you did this thing wrong, this is your mistake, you will be punished for this thing, you are doing this thing wrong, this thing wrong, this thing wrong. So their over a duration of time, their mind will become complete mess, and they don't know why. Like they are feeling such kind of things, and over a long period of time, they also in their life start criticizing other human beings. Like you did this thing wrong, you did this thing wrong. So it's like they first of all they experience such kind of things, then they give that things to the other individuals. Like they also criticize their children as well, like you did this thing wrong. See, the concept you have to understand that through criticism you cannot take the best out of any individual. If you give them the true faith or true like if you inspire them, then they will acquire greater amount of knowledge in their life. So like if you face such kind of criticism in their life, then I ask you to please never criticize any human being, because it's their life. You don't have to mess your life with other individuals for complaining about such kind of things. Also, I have seen Jupiter in the sign of Virgo. These guys are very successful in the field of medical sciences and Ayurveda. They have a greater tendency to acquire knowledge of such kind of fields, because Jupiter is also a significator of Ayurveda, and the sixth house it represents with the disease and day-to-day activities. So Jupiter puts wisdom and faith in this sign, and they come out as a very great doctors is also seen from this kind of placement. Also, like if especially Mercury is well placed, like especially Mercury is placed in the sign of Virgo along with Jupiter, like they both are sitting together, then these guys have the tendency to acquire a greater amount of wealth in their life over a longer duration. And the wealth, the kind of wealth they generate, it's also like it's very you know how compound interest works, same way their wealth will increase through compound interest. So they have a very greater amount of tendency to acquire a huge amount of wealth in their life as well. Also, like if you are a woman and you are looking for a life partner or your husband, then there are chances that you meet your husband in like in open environment, like suppose you are going towards your office in the morning and you are coming back from your office, so in between you are traveling, so in between you will find some kind of a guy who is very attractive and you will start talking, and such kind of things will I have seen. Also, like you also meet your husband in a very professional kind of a setting, like suppose you are on a business trip or some like maybe some other activity, especially like you if like it's a very professional kind of a setting, like some business meetings are there or such kind of things, then there are capability or tendency that you meet your husband in such kind of places. Also Jupiter in the sign of Virgo, especially if it is in the 5th house, these guys have a tendency to revolutionize the technical industry, especially because their brain is very good with the artificial intelligence or with coding or programming, such kind of things. They are very like they have a very detail oriented eye for such kind of activities. Also, if you have any queries, please contact me at my mail ID, and if you want to know about your birth chart, your astrological placements, please contact me at any time. And till then, please guys subscribe my channel below and help me to reach first 100 subscribers. So till then, please bye bye and take care. I will meet you in the next video very soon.